So here we are driving around to film some cool stuff.
Hey,
And
thank you.
I wanted to share something with you that I'm reading in my messages. I thought this would be something interesting to share. So let me just read to you this offer that I got. Sorry, my tech department is weak.
Your tech department is one.
Yeah, help me out, Jen. All right, so
Yeah, drive.
as you know, people who have large audiences on YouTube are sought after as influencers. In other words, they want you to sell stuff, right? Put your name behind our brand or your mouth behind our brand and just sell our product and we'll give you money or whatever, free stuff. You guys know that. If you watch YouTube, you understand all that. And what happens is people get offered money to sell their souls in some cases, but sometimes they get offered brand arrangements with companies that they pair well with.
Yeah.
You know, like I just had a company say, hey, we'd like to work with you. We have cookware, and I like cookware, and I use cookware. So that's a good partnership, potentially a good partnership. So hopefully when people are partnering with brands, they're doing so because it's something that they think not just pairs with them, but is not going to hurt anybody.
It's a good product, yeah.
Yeah. So
that they would use and recommend.
Right. So here's the offer that I got, and I'm not attacking these people, but I want to read this, and then it'll kind of explain itself. Hello, Exoman. Mountain Dew, the leading manufacturer of high-quality carbonated beverages that quench your thirst, is reaching out to you. Okay, I see that. We have been impressed by the content on your channel and believe that a partnership with you could be mutually beneficial.
Which tells me they have not watched anything on your channel.
They don't know who we are because we're always preaching against this kind of stuff. Yeah. So that's kind of careless shotgun marketing right there.
Yeah.
Good point, Jennifer. Our delicious Mountain Dew drink is loved by consumers all over the world.
Because it's like crack.
Yeah, and we would love to showcase it to your audience in your unique style. Well, thank you. Whether you want to review, taste test, or simply enjoy refreshing Mountain Dew on camera. Anyway, it goes on and on. But see, right away the problem is we are always telling people not to drink that stuff because it's very bad for you. So let's talk about what Mountain Dew is, the product they'd like me to sell. Mountain Dew's ingredients vary by country of production, but primarily the ingredients in the U.S. are carbonated water, the primary ingredient that mixes with other ingredients to create Mountain Dew's distinct flavor. High fructose corn syrup, a controversial sweetener that's used to sweeten the drink. Now, you can say we have a quality product. I guess that's a relative term, right? Quality high fructose corn syrup product, right? So high fructose corn syrup, if you don't know, Jen,
it's bad.
It's just bad for you. It's really,
than sugar.
Really bad for you.
And everybody knows.
Worse than sugar, exactly. And sugar is really bad for you. So that's like the main thing to make it tasty and yummy. And you would first off ask, well, why didn't they put sugar in it? If corn syrup is worse for you than sugar, because it's cheaper.
It's cheaper and it hooks you. Well, I guess it's probably not more addictive, but
yeah, I don't know. The average can of soda has about 10 teaspoons or 140 grams of sugar. And corn syrup is a sugar, basically. That
40 grams of sugar, I think.
And if you're drinking multiple cans of this stuff a day, I've seen people do that. They're like, man, I got to get my Mountain Dew. I got to get my.
Oh yeah.
What do we do? What do we have in North Carolina? Cheerwine or whatever.
Sundrop.
Sundrop. Can't live without it. And they'll drink it, and they'll drink it all day. And I see people walking around with big bottles of it. So if you're drinking 5 of those a day, that's 50 teaspoons of sugar.
That's like almost 1,000 calories.
That is why you see people in their 50s on walkers and in wheelchairs.
Creates inflammation.
And they have all kinds of inflammation, and their feet are swollen up, and the circulation is bad, and just all manner of disease basically is exacerbated by sugar and basically alcohol. And we're guilty of that ourselves. We drink, we try to drink in moderation, we quit for 8 months, but all of these things are vices, and they shouldn't be thought of as, okay things to do. It's fine to drink 10 of the. I'd rather drink a couple of glasses of tequila, a couple of shots of tequila a night than 5 sodas. Like, that's got to be worse for you.
Yeah, and you're spiking your blood sugar level.
Yeah.
So many times during the day.
Okay.
With soda.
Well, this turned out
and it can be made with GMO ingredients.
Yeah. This turned out to not be a Mountain Dew commercial after all. So, anyway.
It's not just Mountain Dew. It's all
Okay. So a controversial ingredient, to be sure, right? Concentrated orange juice adds color and flavor. Caffeine gives the drink its energizing effects, right? Caffeine is not good for you. So it's arguable. Some people say actually caffeine is good for you in some ways. It's a stimulant. It helps with different processes in your body. But sometimes the bad outweighs the good. And here's a very important thing to remember: it blocks your adenosine receptors in your body, and you're wondering why you can't sleep, right? If you're drinking coffee and or alcohol and you can't sleep, well, those are your main culprits. So caffeine is it's not good, and I've had to quit drinking coffee. I've switched to decaf. I mean, I haven't quit coffee. I'm roasting my own decaf now. So this says citric acid, natural flavors, sodium benzoate. I can't even say some of these. Sodium citrate, erythrobic acid, gum arabic, calcium disodium, EDTA, and yellow number 5. Okay.
That doesn't sound good.
So really, a tasty quality beverage should be pretty basic, don't you think?
Natural, I would think.
Yeah. How many times are we going to have to? How many times are we going to have to pay to drive down this road?
A lot.
That's been 4 stops today.
3.
Slowing us down. That's highway robbery. We're Southerners.
Always wanted to say
Shouldn't have to
that.
pay for your roads, Maine. Pay for your own damn roads.
If you want to drive on them, you pay.
Yeah. So what do we drink during the day?
Water.
We drink carbonated water, right?
I've been drinking a lot.
We
less
drink
of that.
mostly filtered, our own filtered water, but
Kangen water.
for something more lively, we'll drink just carbonated water with real fruit flavors in it. Not even fruit juice, just natural flavors.
Yeah.
Orange and vanilla flavoring.
Waterloo, because it doesn't have the forever chemicals.
Yeah, send me an offer, Waterloo. Yeah, maybe like a fruit juice or something. But even fruit sugars are not good for you to take in abundance, to consume in abundance. So there you go. That's something that if I were to sell you that product, or to use to try to influence you in any way to consume that product, I would feel terribly guilty, because that would be something that's really bad for you. And you may be a person that's already consuming sugary soda drinks, and you might try Mountain Dew because of me singing the praises and drinking it.
And you get hooked on it.
But it's bad for you, and we want to help you. We want all of you I mean, obviously we don't know you. I know that sounds disingenuous to say we want to help you if we don't even know you. But just
We're all one.
humanity. Yeah, we're all one. I mean, we're all in this together.
Gotta help each other.
Yeah. Like I heard some guy on YouTube saying we're all sharing this planet at the same time.
Yep.
You know, who's that guy? He's a really cool guy. He's a country humorist, kind of positive vibe guy. And he said, "Man, we're privileged to be around each other. This is our crew."
Yeah.
Really interesting take on that. So that's true. We're all in this together, and let's try to help each other and not be bad influences on each other, and certainly not when you're paid, right? What have I been paid to hawk before? I got paid when I was a kid to sell Gatorade.
Oh yeah.
I did a
And Pepsi.
And Pepsi. I did, and I was a kid, you know, and I was like, hell yeah, I'll do anything.
Drank those.
But
things.
that's not as personal. You know, like right now, if Pepsi called me and they said, "Hey, you want to be in this Pepsi ad for that amount of money?" I'm kidding. Well, I would steer clear of that. But I was in this commercial where I was talking about Gatorade, and how old was I? Like 23? Yeah. And in a Coca-Cola ad. But other than that, I've done car commercials and things like that. Huh?
It was
Pepsi. So I'm going to try to. Well, I'm not going to sell my soul and bring harm to others. So I just thought I would share that with you. And it's an interesting thing to talk about because nobody ever talks about that. They either sell the stuff and you see them
enjoying it,
singing the praises of our product, or they don't. But I just wanted to be open about that and see what your thoughts are. So leave your comments below. Thanks for watching, and